What's up guys, it's Nick here, and today I am doing a part 1 of a 2-part series on the craziest cars that you can upgrade on Forza Horizon 2. So this is the first part. This part is basically cars that you don't need DLC for. So all the cars in this one you don't have to pay for in the store to get. So yeah, basically no DLC cars. So all the DLC cars, as you can see, have got this little symbol above them. But these are all cars that are not the DLC. So first off is this Ferrari 250 GT. This is crazy, this car. As you can see, it's B-Class, 699 B-Class, so just B-Class, nearly A-Class. As you can see, it's speed 7.9, but it's actually the power you want to have a look at. So as you can see here, it is very powerful. It's 182 horsepower, 1182 horsepower engine, and the torque is insane. The weight isn't too bad actually. It's pretty light for the car of its stats. Rear-wheel drive, and I will show you now on the runway. So I'm on the runway now. I'll just make sure that it is. I think I've still got traction control off. There we go. Put them on. So this car, as I said, is B-Class. So it's good for racing. Why is it still so slippery? It's still fun. I don't know why it's so slippery. It's just a slippery car, I guess. So if I line up, it sounds nice, this car as well, to be fair. So if you get into a B-Class drag race, this may not be the best B-Class. I haven't as yet use this in the drag race, so I'm not too sure, but it is insane for racing if you just use street racing. So here we go. The only problem with it, as you will notice in a sec, is when you get up to speed, it's quite hard to steer in a straight line. It sort of starts to wiggle off because the front end has no grip. See, look, this is sliding. So it's only when you're in a drag race, but it's quite easy to handle for its slight movements. See how fast it is for a B-Class car. It nearly reaches, it's just 200 miles an hour, I think, the top speed. There we go, yeah, it's just about 200 miles an hour. It is insane. Oh, braking. So this is the first crazy car on Forza Horizon 2. Now on to the second. I should mention with this car as well, I have upgraded it, obviously. It has got a Ferrari Enzo engine, I believe, in it. Let's check. So I swapped the engine. There you go. Well, I'm not sure if that's Ferrari engine, Enzo engine, or not. It's 6 litre V12. So that's the swap I did, and then you do all the upgrades and stuff separately. So then on to the next car, which is by far one of the craziest in this list. It is the Jeep Willys MB. It's a S2 car, 4-wheel drive with, let's have a look, 928 horsepower. This has also obviously been upgraded. Actually, what I should say is all the cars in this category have been upgraded, just because they are nuts. So this is an insane car for drag racing. Actually, it's pretty good. I do know for a fact though that the fastest car in the game is one of the Alfa Romeos upgraded, which I haven't got personally, but I do know that's the fastest drag car in the game if that's what you're looking for. So here we go, we are on the airstrip once again, and this time in the Jeep, and I've given it a wooden paint job, but the wood does not add weight obviously, but I'll show you the power of this vehicle for a drag race. It is insane. Here we go. 4-wheel drive. Oh, it's just started to rain, which is a bit annoying, especially in the convertible, but I think the top speed is just over 200 miles an hour on this. It is insane, this thing. When it gets up to speed, here we go. It's just stupid. 200, 203, 204, 5, 6, 7, 208, 209, 210. This thing is just ridiculous. You can use it drag racing. It's pretty good at drag racing actually. It doesn't accelerate as quickly as some of the cars, but off the line it's pretty quick. It's quite light compared to some of the other cars. It does win. I've won a few drag races with this. You just need to upgrade it right. The next car is the Jaguar XJ120. XJ120 SE, and this is the 1954 car which I've upgraded. And as you can tell already, I've added four-wheel drive to it, and also the speed is ridiculous, and I'll show you the horsepower, which is 1,802. Obviously this is upgraded insanely. I mean, it's got more power than an A-Class Jaguar F-Type, so it has been ridiculously upgraded. So we go back on the airfield. It's now properly raining in a rainy day in a convertible Jaguar, but as you can hear, it's got an insane engine with a turbocharger. Right, let's do this. I'll show you how ridiculous this car is, and go! Look at the speed of it. The acceleration to 200 is insane. And look at this, it's still going. Bloody hell. I forgot how quick this is. 41, 42 miles an hour. Bloody hell. This car is insane. By far one of my favourite upgrades, because you just don't expect it. Because obviously the Jaguar engine you can put in this is so powerful. I think even if you, because I haven't made it lightest it can be, because I can change the rims and the I think the metal bits I can get rid of on the car, which would lose a bit more weight to make it accelerate a bit more, but the speed this thing travels at is just incredible. Worth recommend getting this car and upgrading it, especially for drag races. It's pretty good. It has won a few for me, and it is great fun because people just do not expect the speed of it. It is just ridiculous, and it's a great drifting car by the looks of things, which I didn't realise. So the next car on this list is the MG Metro 6R4, which is by far one of the most insane cars on this game. It is one of my favourites just for all-round craziness. It's the acceleration on this thing is out of this world. It's not got the best top speed because it is a rally car, but it's insane. 893 horsepower. It's it's quite light, and it is also just insane. I've just got to show you. I don't need to go on the airstrip for this. I can just show you on the road. It is just one of the most crazy cars in this game. So here we go in the middle of the city. Well, city, I mean town. And this car is just outrageous. So here we go. Watch the acceleration on the right. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. This car is just, the braking's good. It's great fun. It's just a ridiculous car. It's just, if you have an infection game with this class, it is just so good. It's just so quick. Oh, being a bit crazy here, but it is just great fun. I'd suggest getting it, upgrading it to its full potential, and it is just great. It's a good rally car actually on this game. Great fun for rally and competition rally. It is. Look at it's so hard to keep it straight. So yeah, I definitely suggest getting this. Great fun. It's just ridiculous. It off the line, it just launches insanely well, and as I said, one of my favourite cars. Right, on to the next. So next on the list is this Volkswagen Camper van, the Type 2 Deluxe, which is it's not the fastest car in the game or anything near really. It's just ridiculous for what you can do to it. So obviously standard, this is one of the slowest cars in the game. I've now switched to all-wheel drive, and it has got 928 horsepower. It is quite ridiculous. It's, as I said, it's not one of the fastest cars in the game, but it's just insane for what you can do to it. So here it is in all its glory. It is just ridiculous. I mean, look at it. I mean, the speed only goes to 100, and this thing just flies. It's so fast. For a fan, whoopsie daisy. I'll actually go to the airfield just to see how fast it can go. Oh dear, it's just ridiculous. So here we go. We are on the airfield once again in this video, and let's do this. This insane vehicle to get the revs up. Here we go. Look at the speedo go. It's now on its max. Now here we go, shooting along in this Volkswagen van. Oh, good times. Speed still going. Speed still going up. Oh, it's 180-ish, 88-ish. I mean, for a van, this video is about crazy upgrades, and this is just a crazy upgrade. Especially if you take off traction control. As you see already, it's quite drifty. So you can probably do a drift video with this. It's good fun. It's just one of those cars, you just don't expect it to be this fast. And in real life they would struggle to get to 60 or 70. So to get to 188 miles an hour is crazy. Now, the next vehicle I'm going to show you is by far one of the craziest upgrades, and by far one of my favourite cars to use in this game. So, getting to the last car in this video, and by far one of my favourite cars, and I think it's definitely one of the fastest cars in the game, is this. The Lotus 11, the original. Not the 211, this is the original Lotus 11 in 1956. As you can see, it's X-Class, the highest you can upgrade it to. And it is got only 775 horsepower, but the weight is only 573 kilograms, which the combination is insane. So you join me for the last time in this video on the runway, and it's a beautiful setting with the sun going down for one of my favourite crazy cars in this game, the Union Jack on. And I tell you what, if you show up to a drag race in this, the people will be surprised, because it is unbelievable. Obviously I've upgraded it a hell of a lot. It's by far one of the fastest cars in the game. There's only, I think, 2 or 3 that I've been beaten by in this. So I'll show you the ridiculous speed of this thing. Here we go, watch the speedometer on the right, because the launch and the acceleration climb is insane. Right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 100. And 200. Here we go. It's just ridiculous. 245, 250, 260, 263 I saw on a dial. So, see what I mean? This car is insane. It is by far one of the fastest cars in the game, and it's great for drag racing. It's just ridiculous. I mean, if this was real, it just looks stupid. It's just insane. Bolts will be flying off parts of the car. So that'll be it, guys, for this part of the series. So as I said, the next episode will be cars from DLC, and I'll name which DLC each car is from. But these are all cars, just to remind you, that are already in the game that you do not need to download or pay for online. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later.